Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video on Punisher Grey Raven. Now in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is talking a little bit about Alpha and how to prepare for the character. And the main question is, should you actually start preparing for Alpha? Should you start getting resources that you're going to require to level her up, upgrade her, to work on her? It's up to you. But I think this video is going to be very useful for people who actually want to start preparing for Alpha, because she's going to be a meta character when she comes out. We don't know the release date for Alpha, but we do know that she's probably going to be the first new character to come out in the game. So within like 2 to 4 weeks she might come into the game. So now is like an alright time to go ahead and prepare. Obviously you just don't want to spend all your stamina preparing for the character, but you want to make sure you have certain resources available for her when you do manage to pull her. But before I go any further, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, stay tuned for more content on Punisher Grey Raven. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. Let's get to 10k subscribers. At 10k subscribers I will be doing a giveaway, so definitely stay tuned for that. Once again, the announcement for the winner for the last giveaway will be coming up very soon, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully everyone is still enjoying Punisher Grey Raven. How to start preparing for Alpha, and in fact should you actually start farming and preparing for Alpha release. Now obviously, because we don't know the release date, I can't be 100% certain on whether it's the appropriate time to go ahead and start getting materials prepared for her. However, I don't think it's a bad idea to go ahead and get certain resources that you're going to require. So obviously the characters you probably have 3 characters built up, 3 characters you're focused on. However, with me, I actually started working on other characters. As you can see, I got Bianca over here. I managed to pull an S character, Liv, so I had to go ahead and use some resources to level her up. So right now I'm a little bit short on materials. I literally have no skill cards or skill points. I have less cogs. I have like no gears to put on my Alpha when she comes out. So hopefully you guys are not in the same position I am in. Obviously I wouldn't recommend you guys to go ahead and start building a ton of characters. Don't use all your XPs on certain characters that you know you're not going to use. So yeah, I made that mistake. As you can see, I worked on 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 characters. That was a bad mistake, so right now I'm lacking some XP. But yeah, if you guys are someone who haven't done that, I guess you should have enough XP materials. Maybe it isn't going to be enough to get your Alpha to the max level you are able to do. However, it should be able to get her to at least halfway. But if you're someone like me who are reckless with your XP cards, obviously you already know what you need to do. You need to go ahead and start farming some of this XP pods, so that when you get Alpha you can get her all the way to max level, and then you can work on her. Whenever you summon for a brand new character, the main priority for you is to get the level high. So by doing that, you're going to need some XP cards, or XP pods, sorry. So to farm that, go over to resources. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys already know what to do. Farm the construct XP place. Now I'm not going to tell you to use all your XP to just do that every single time, but at least get like a couple saved up for Alpha. Obviously if you do this every single day, let's say you do like a few XP runs every single day, eventually it's going to stack up and you're going to have enough. Now usually I wouldn't say you should farm XP for your characters, because you should have already enough. The only reason why I was lacking is because I went to work on other characters, which was kind of stupid on my part. But like I said, if you're someone who didn't make that mistake, you're probably not lacking too many of the XP pods. But yeah, go ahead and farm it just little by little. Maybe every single day farm like 2 XP runs every single day, and eventually you should have enough. Now another important thing about Alpha is equipment for her character. So if you're someone who topped up, I'm not really too sure how much you have to top up, but if you top up a little bit, you do get this item. Where is it at? You do get this over here. Now if you're someone who knows you're not going to be able to summon on an equipment banner, you're not going to be able to get a special 6-star equipment, then yes, go ahead and work on this 5-star equipment over here. Obviously I'm not going to try and tell you to rush upgrade all of this stuff. Just get it leveled up little by little, and eventually when Alpha comes you can just go ahead and equip this girl on her. So Alpha, I believe she's going to require a katana, so this is going to be perfect for her in the meantime, until you get yourself a 6-star katana for her. Now with the memory stuff, I will put up a picture right now which tells you the recommended memory you should be having for alpha. So go ahead, if you don't have that equipment or you do have the memory, sorry, go ahead and start leveling it up a little by little to prepare yourself for alpha. If you do not have that special memory, I guess it's not the end of the world. You can just go ahead and go over to the resources section and start farming the harder or the last stage over here to try and get that 6-star memory. Obviously don't try and work on 5-star memory for alpha, all you need is 6-star memory. The next part about preparing for alpha is obviously the main important thing, which is your black cards. Once again, stop being reckless with your black cards. If you're someone who knows you're not going to top up a little bit, you're not going to top up anytime soon, then don't go ahead and start using your black cards to do some summons or buying some specific items, or don't rush to progress faster with your XP stuff. If you're someone who's buying the stamina every single day, you might want to be careful with that, because you want to make sure you have enough to do the full rotation on a Habana, because the game has a 0.5% rate, which is pretty bad, and the chances of you getting alpha before the pity is very low. So you want to aim for that pity just in case you get unlucky. But yeah, that is very important. Make sure you have enough black cards. Now, as you can see, my black cards are significantly reduced. That was because I didn't really care too much about my black cards. I went ahead and spent a little bit of my black cards to do some summons to get live over here. Now, do I regret it? Not really. Live over here is actually very good. Obviously, if you still have the B live or the A live, you can go ahead and use that, but obviously the S live is just a little bit better than those units. To recap on what I said, go ahead and work on the recommended memory for alpha. Go ahead and work on the 5-star gear you have. I'm pretty sure a lot of people might not have this gear, because obviously I got this gear by topping up just a little bit. Obviously, if you guys are doing the co-op stuff, you're probably getting a chance. You do have a chance to get some 5-star weapons. So yeah, maybe you get lucky, maybe you don't get lucky, and that's how you prepare for alpha. What else are you going to require to prepare for alpha? Maybe your secondary team or characters that is going to help alpha deal extra damage. Obviously, you're going to require your tank. I'm not really too sure about your healers, but obviously a tank over there to reduce the defense of the character, I believe. I'm not really too sure about that. I believe those are all the steps required to prepare for alpha. Once again, I would not recommend you guys to just go ahead and start rushing and farming and saving materials just for alpha. Just go ahead and do it gradually. If alpha comes within 2 weeks, you should be gradually farming all the items you're going to require, and then therefore when she comes out, you can easily dump all your resources on her, get her to max level, get her the equipment she's going to require, and then she can be on your main team straight away. What sucks about summoning is if you don't have enough materials to work on a character, your characters are going to be in the back line or in the member section, not being used until you can actually go ahead and farm the materials required for them. Obviously, you don't want to get stuck in that position. Oh wait, I skipped one. The main important thing, which is the skill cards or the skill points over here. Now, I actually had a lot, but obviously, like I was working on different characters, the amount of skill points I have significantly reduced. I used a lot of it on my S live over here. I used a lot of it on my Bianca over here. If you're someone who's lacking those skill points, definitely go ahead and farm that. Obviously, as you progress further in the game, your level is going to be increasing. So eventually when alpha comes out, you're probably going to be over level 60, and therefore you're going to require a lot more skill points. Farming and preparing skill points for alpha is going to be very important as well. So yeah, that concludes the video. Tell me down in the comment section if you guys are going to go ahead and prepare. Once again, it isn't a must thing to do right now. You can take your time with alpha and preparation, but yeah, it doesn't hurt if you just start doing a little bit of XP runs, a little bit of skill points run and stuff like that. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.